Hi moms, hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Ayobami and I'm a mom of two beautiful princesses. And on this channel, I'll be talking about my journey as a mom, my career, how I managed to juggle and balance being a mom, being a wife, and my career together. I will be talking to us today about my happy baby, my ever smiling baby being constipated and very grumpy. So, as you know, I started to wean my 5 month old baby off milk. I mean, she'll still be having breast milk and formula as she needs, but I started to introduce solid to her. And I observed for like 2 days she has not pulled. I actually did not observe it because we love to clean nappies. Mommies are happy when there are no dirty nappies. And it just didn't occur to me she may be constipated or there may be something wrong. And I was like, what's happening? One day she was sleeping and I was hearing sounds like I knew something was wrong. And those are signs moms should look out for a constipated baby. So being constipated means she's probably struggling to poo, or she's pooing fewer than she would usually poo. Different babies have different patterns and the rest of those. And then it occurred to me, oh, she has not pooped for a couple of days. What's happening? And then I remembered, okay, it's the diet we're changing, adding some bit of solid. And I've been giving her avocado mash and banana for like 2 days back to back. And I give her that just once a day and very little quantity. And then I was wondering, what's the issue? What's happening? I remembered, and then I spoke with my elder sister, and then my sister said, oh, have I introduced water? Have I started to give her water? I was like, my goodness. I thought breast milk was enough. Mind you, this is not my first child. I completely forgot. Or it didn't even occur to me. I felt breast milk was enough since, or once she finished having the avocado mash and she has breast milk, that was sufficient. But water was needed. She was obviously having a hard time digesting the solid we've introduced and just needed that extra fluid, that liquid to help her poo and pass, the poo easily. What did we do to help my baby who has not put for 2 days? Obviously, she was beginning to struggle because she wasn't feeding well. She would, I would give her breast milk. She wasn't taking it. I would give her formula. She wasn't taking it. And I'm like, what's wrong with baby K? She's lost a little bit of weight. She's not interested in eating. What's happening? What did we do? I introduced water immediately. I gave her water and she really enjoyed it. That was her first time taking water at 5 months. She took the water so well, and I felt that was enough, that was going to help. That didn't help. My mother-in-law then said, "Ẹ ká fún lọ́sàn." Ẹ ká fún lọ́sàn means let's give her orange, and that's in Yoruba language. And then I freshly squeezed orange, and then I gave her a bit, and my baby wasn't. Obviously, you would know she's a foodie girl. And then she took the oranges, and after a couple of minutes, she gave some funny sounds again, like she wanted to go to the toilet. When we checked her nappy, we saw a little poo which was thick. Obviously, it was like she's really struggling to poo, or the poo was kind of stuck in her bum. What did we do differently? We started to massage her tummy gently from left to right, just giving her that massage and helping her move her bowel easily. And so she's, instead of struggling, and the way an older person would squeeze out the poo, the baby doesn't have much energy or doesn't even know she needs to do that. So when I would massage her belly gently, once I bathed her at night with warmer water, so the water was warmer than she would usually use, just to relax her body and help her to poo or even just relax her basically. And I started doing the bicycle exercise, which was moving folded her legs up to her tummy and was moving it like she was riding a bicycle. And obviously that was like exercising her legs, her body, her bum, her tummy, and just to allow her, ease off anything that might be congested in her tummy. Again, that didn't help, but obviously it helped, but she didn't poo yet. Another thing we did to help her was to again exercise her tummy. So move her leg up, push it, squeeze it against her bum, like squish her leg like this to her tummy. I held her there for a couple of seconds and then I released her leg again. I did that for a while and boom, my baby pooed that night, but it was still very little and lumpy. Obviously, she has a lot that has been stuck in for like 2-3 days. She had not pooed and she needed to get a lot out. What did we do differently? My African mother-in-law had to do the do. Home remedy, I'm not advising anyone to do this. We did this, it worked for us. This is what we do back home. And then we had to put Vaseline, there was need to a bit kind of moisturize our bum. And we just put that in a cotton bud tip a little. And we just put it slightly in our bum. Why? She obviously needed a bit of moisturizing. Our bum could obviously be sore because she's been trying to push for a couple of days to pull and nothing is coming in. So she needed a bit of lubricant. While we just used the tip of the cotton bud to massage her anus a little bit, believe me, you wouldn't want to know the explosion that happened. Boom! It was big, it was massive, it was a lot. And that was it. When we checked her nappy, we saw, a couple of food because I had to eat vegetables. One of the things I did was I had a lot of vegetable to see if that would help her to loosen her bowel and pull a little. We saw the vegetable, we saw all the things that I ate. Obviously, it's been stuck for a couple of days and digestion was, becoming very difficult. So if your baby is constipated, if new moms, old moms introducing solids to your little one and you observe these signs, it could be that your little one is constipated. Even without introducing solid, a baby transitioning between breast milk to formula can also get constipated, have difficulty digesting it because formula is a lot heavier and will be very much difficult to digest. That was how I hissed my baby off, and that was how we got the ever smiling baby K to pull a big one. What are the lessons learned? Solid, you need water. Your baby needs, you need to introduce liquid along with the solid to help the system digest. And then I needed to give the introduce the solid in bits. Maybe I shouldn't have given her the solid every other day. Maybe I should have even observed her. I mean, babies differ. This was my experience and that's the lessons. And every day now I just give her water in bits, even if it's just a sip, and she's been very fine. Another thing I did was to see if I could make the avocado mash a little bit more loose. So I added the formula milk or the breast milk as the case may be, and then I mashed it more and it was more loose. And ever since then, baby K has been doing so well with solid and she's been pooing every day. If you enjoyed my talk, you know what to do. Please subscribe to my channel, engage. Let me know, have you experienced this as a mom before with a constipated baby? What did you do differently? How did you help your baby relieve of the stress? Thank you, and please engage until we speak next time. Bye.